All right, folks. Welcome back to the Global Intel Channel. We're on the road. We're going on vacation, so I thought I'd make one more before. And I want to talk about the potential use of nuclear weapons as it pertains to what's going on in Europe and elsewhere around the world, okay? So personally, I think we are probably closer to a nuclear weapon going off or being used in the battlefield than any time since the Cuban Missile Crisis, okay? I think Russia is tired of the BS. I think they are really going to start to examine. From what I understand, there's a lot of rhetoric from the political punditry, and basically at this point everybody believes that at some point in the future, we're talking months to years probably, there's going to be a third conflict on a global scale. And if that happens, well, it seems right now the idiots in charge really think that the use of a nuclear weapon is something that is okay, or the use of a nuclear weapon is something that can be done without really dire consequences. I think we all know that that's not possible. I think we all know that once the nuclear genie is truly out of the bottle, that it's going to become something more acceptable to use, something that will basically take us down the path to destruction. So if there is going to be one used in the not so distant future, I would say that you're looking at a tactical nuke used in eastern Ukraine. There was a Russian pundit that said last night that Russia should use it on the Netherlands. There's been talk of using one kind of in a dead area as an example that they're not afraid to use it in a kind of a warning shot. The fact that all this is even on the minds of people should tell you everything that you need to know, okay? So what that means is people should be cognizant of the fact that we are in a time of great concern. We are really, the nuclear genie is about to be out of the bottle, I guess is the best way to put it. So, first and foremost, if you are concerned about that, what you should do is understand the different threat levels that everyone contains, that all of these contain. Okay, now there's a full launch. Well, I think you've got about 15 minutes. So at that point, you might as well go to the lowest point in the ground that you can get to and pray to God you can sit there for about at least 2 weeks. Now, a more probable thing would be you're going to wake up one morning and it's going to be all over the news that there was a tactical nuke used on the battlefield in Ukraine, and that everything is now changed. At that point, you should have preparations for a potential larger scale use of nuclear weapons that maybe even breaches the oceans. Okay? Anybody coming on here and saying, well, that's not possible, they'd never do it, obviously hasn't been paying attention. I think we've got enough crazy people in charge and enough, jerk faces that are rich in the background that feel that they've got the protective measures to survive something like this, I think we're at peak probability on that. So, not saying it will happen. I'm saying it's more probable than it's ever been. So, the rhetoric is too thick, it's too large, too strong. There's too many crazy people that think we can survive a nuclear war in charge. And there's nobody talking about peace, and basically, due to a lot of other issues like financial, I think the current status order of the world, whatever you want to call it right now, is about to be changed. Whatever that may look like, involving nuclear weapons or not. And you should prepare accordingly. Okay? All right, friends. Hit the like button. Tell people about the Global Intel channel. And we'll see you on the next one.